Well, hello, beautiful people. We are back at it today. Yes, if you guys haven't noticed, it is actually, if you're following these videos back to back, some of these videos I am actually recording back to back just because of the weather. Because again, you can see the clouds and that we are expecting some rain. And I just think it's nice to be able to record outside. So I figured, you know what, let's just record a couple of these. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing the same shirt and things like that, if you guys are noticing. But yes, if for those of you who are watching the next day, hey, here we are. It is the next chapter. This isn't the same one as last time. Just to give you a heads up, so we are on part 6. And this one, we are going to be focusing on getting bigger, bigger, bigger. This is all about the book Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting by Lynn Grabhorn. And we are doing a uh, 10 to 15-minute video every day, posting this, and then these are all going to be in a playlist for you to watch. And it's just all about the law of attraction and this book that ultimately changed my life very early on, discovering this along with watching The Secret numerous times, many times over, and how I really started to tap in and really understand the law of attraction and understanding that it is the universal law and exactly how it works. So we are excited to get right back into it. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and pull up the book itself. There it is. So, we're going to be focusing on Focus, Get Bigger. And let's play the audio. Here we go.
Focus, get bigger. So let's get real here for a minute. No one is suggesting we walk around being goody two shoes all day long, trying to be happy about just being fired, or missing the train, or misplacing our car keys. But facts are facts. Since what we send out is what we get back, and since what we send out comes from what we've been focusing on, it might behoove us to pay a damn sight more attention to what we're thinking about and how that is making us feel. Focus on what we want, and it will come if we don't sabotage it. Focus on what we don't want, and it comes too, usually with more of a wallop to it than it had to begin with. Back to the bills. Let's say you've been having a whole batch of thoughts about how much you don't like paying them. Each one of those thoughts, which is very much alive, carries the emotional vibration or signature from when you thought it, and it goes out to find and hook up with other thoughts that have identical vibrations. When two thoughts of the same emotional intensity come together, they vibrate more powerfully at a higher, faster frequency than one by itself. So now, instead of just one little old insignificant thought out there about your bills, you've got a bigger and more powerful one than you had to begin with. Because every time you think about it, it joins up and clumps together with the ones you sent out before. Ah, but there's more. You not only have your own downer thoughts about bills clumping together out there and growing bigger and more powerful with each new dejected feeling you send out, but now they're joining up with other downer thought balls on the same frequency sent out from other people about anything. I call them junk bombs. They clump together in matching frequencies of fear and anxiety and can easily be headed back your way unless you get yourself turned around emotionally. Meaning that sooner or later, one or more of those junk bombs with all sorts of unpleasant stuff attached to it from everybody else's worries is going to come back and sock you loud and hard if you're still vibrating the same way and broadcasting your wavelength on the same frequency. Now you have a real mess on your hands. More bills than you had in the first place, along with a lot more disagreeable circumstances that may or may not have to do with paying those bills. Your car breaks down, and you don't have the dollars to fix it. Your washer goes on the fritz. Your kids break someone's window. Your dog attacks some nice soul out for a walk. And on Super Bowl Sunday, with a house full of rabid fans, your TV blows its stack. Your attracting magnet is powerfully turned on with that emotionally charged downer vibration, and will keep on attracting more garbage like a homing beacon until you change that vibration. Once you do, the boomerang doesn't return. Someone else will get socked with it instead of you. Too bad for them, but at least you're rid of it. For now. Let's take a more pleasant item of attention, like a new car. If you focus on the car you want and keep focusing, you'll get it. But if you focus on the fact that it hasn't come yet, or the lack of it, or how you can't afford it, then that's exactly what you'll attract. A whole lot more no car. So you say, well, hell, that just proves this stuff makes no sense. I've been focusing for years on what I want, namely more money, and I still don't have it. Right. Because first there's the subject of money, and then there's the subject of the lack of money. And guess what 99.9% of us have been focusing on most of our lives? Right again. We get what we focus on. Focus on the lack of what we want, and we are guaranteed to get more of it because through matching vibrations, we magnetize it in. Law of attraction, pure and simple. 4 steps to break out. So here it is again. The more we think about something with even feeble emotion, the bigger and more powerful that something becomes in our life, regardless of whether it's the lack of what we want or the thing itself. If we say, I want perfect health, and think emotionally about perfect health all the time, we'll either have it now or it will be on its way. But if we say, I don't want sickness, and think emotionally about that often enough, we're opting for ill health because our focus is on the sickness. If we think a lot about wanting a new house and can feel ourselves in it, it's on its way. But if we're constantly saying, I don't want to live in this place anymore, we'll be sticking around for a while. If we think emotionally about something long enough, whether it's something we want or something we don't want, it's going to be coming into our world, like it or not. What comes to us has nothing to do with what we're doing physically, or how worthy we are, or how good we are, or what our non-existent destiny may be. It has only to do with how we are vibrating, which means feeling, which means attracting. Period. So here's what Mom and Pop never told us, because Mom and Pop never knew. And here's what every positive thinking book or motivational speaker has been romancing, but never quite tied the knot because they honestly didn't know either. Here are the 4 steps to deliberate creation. The 4 steps that are guaranteed. That's right, guaranteed to bring into your life whatever is your passion and much, much more. They are guaranteed because they are universal law, the basic principles from which all creation has sprung. Now they are yours, if you want them. Step 1. Identify what you don't want. Step 2. From that, identify what you do want. Step 3. Get into the feeling place of what you want. Step 4. Expect, listen, and allow it to happen. That's it. That's all there is to it. As you get into the swing of this remarkable new journey, things seem to magically change in every area of your life. Worries, concerns, doubts, and fears go from a constant, ever-present little hum to an uncommon occurrence in a matter of weeks, and you can actually see it and feel it happening every day. Your health turns around. Your bank account fills up. Your relationships do whatever you'd like them to do. Sales close. Promotions happen. Life becomes a daily joy. It's real. You can see it working. And then you genuinely know, the only one at the helm of your ship is you. It really, truly is just you.
Love it. Love it.
Victim,
Love
no.
it. All right. Oh my gosh. So much to unpack here. So, uh, two things that I would want you guys to do today in this exercise. Um, First of all, let's look at the four steps, right? So, you want to focus on what you don't want, not spending too much time. Write these down. Think about all the things that you don't want. And then on the other side of the paper or on the next side, you could put a line down the middle and then say all the things that you do want, right? So the opposites of the things you don't want, make them what you do want. Okay. And then you just focus on the feeling of having those things constantly, right? Go to sleep tonight, especially. It's been, maybe 5, 10 minutes. This is where your power focus of awareness really comes in. And it's okay if you feel frustrated and but just kind of go along with it. And what I learned is that the more you're grateful for things, and the better off you are. And if you, for whatever reason, can't control your mind, that's okay too. That just shows you that there's still a lot of work involved left to do, but eventually you will get there. So this is where you just want to continue to be kind to yourself. And then eventually you just sit back and you let things happen. The other thing that I was going to mention that I was going to say is a suggestion, right? Because I know this happens quite a bit. Right? I'm doing a long video series, and I know that's probably this is around the time where people are going to be like, "Oh my gosh, I can't wait till the next day to see the next video." So I'm just gonna like wait 2 weeks, and then when all the videos are available, I'll just watch them all at once. I'm recommending and I'm saying don't do that, right? Because I've done it. We've all done, it, right? It's like a TV series. We're just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to wait till a whole year for the new season to start. That's different. This is work. It is very important that I'm doing this for you guys to stay consistent. I'm not really, I haven't really figured out the exact time, but usually it's in the morning on the West Coast. So I know there's a lot of people in different time zones, but these videos are coming out every day. So just have your notifications set and know that the video is going to come out that day and just watch it that day. That's why I'm making these 10 to 15 minutes so that it's very easy to digest and you can go about your day. And then just you're starting off your day fresh, or you have something to go to every day and stay consistent. And then just do these exercises, these little things, and let's just see what happens. We're all in this journey together and it's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see in the comments everybody talking about all the things that they're manifesting and what's actually coming about from this. So we continue to look forward to this every day and know that these will be posted daily. That is my commitment to you. And just continue to do these exercises and let's all share in our wins and get excited because this is going to be the best year yet for us, for many to come. So until next time, you guys make it a great day and take care.